in every aspect of AML. In my previous video, I have covered the functions of FIU. Let us recap that. The first function of the FIU was to receive and collect cash or suspicious transaction reports by the reporting entities. Number 2 function of the FIU was analyze these reports. Number 3, sharing such data or information with the other regulators. So let us now focus on today's video. In function 1, we have mentioned the word reporting entities. As this is very important concept, you should know what are these reporting entities. And I am going to explain this particular concept by the way of very interesting story. And I would also request you to keep your paper and pen ready because you may need that. Okay, let us start. In my story, the first character of the concept is the person who is the custodian of the black money. So as a custodian, he has one objective, and the objective is to convert his black money into a white money, or convert the dirty money into a clean money. So let us think about what all option he can give a thought about it. The number 1 option is let the money be at home. Number 2 option, let me keep my money in the farmhouses and dig the big holes and keep the money safe there. The option 3 is let me give my money to my friends and the dear ones and ask them to keep it at their respective homes. But remember the objective of this particular individual. What was that? Yes, the objective was to convert the black money into white money. And the option which I just told you is not going to help him to achieve his particular objective. So what exactly he has to do to achieve his mission? Okay, good. So his particular objective can be achieved only when his black money comes back into the system. When this particular money comes back into the economy. So what is the right option for such individuals? So these individuals are going to use one or the other platform of certain set of organizations. Can you give a thought about it? What type of organizations he or she can use as a platform to achieve his objective or the mission? Okay, right. So either it can be a banking organization, or it can be an insurance company, it can be a stockbroking firm, it can be a chit fund company, it can be a foreign financial institutions, and the list is quite long. So the net crux is to achieve his particular objective, he has to use the platform of any of these organizations, which means these organizations has to be very sensitive. They have to be very alert on who are using their particular platform for the purpose of money laundering. That is why all these organizations have systems in place to ensure such things are not happening. These organizations have to play a very important role by doing monitoring and keeping an eye on such nature of transactions. And one of the important tasks of such organization is to report to FIU if they found or if they have any reasonable ground of suspicious that their platform is getting used for the purpose of money laundering. So that is why all these platforms or all these organizations falls under the definition of reporting entities. So again recheck your list which you prepared. Let us recap. The number 1, it can be a banking channel, it can be an insurance company, it can be a stockbroking firm, it can be a chit fund company, and so on. So to summarize, if we have to categorize these organizations or the reporting entities into three major buckets. These buckets will be number 1, the banking channels, or I will say the banking institutions. Number 2, the financial institutions, and the number 3 were intermediaries. So from the purpose of understanding, you should always keep this in your mind that all those organizations where the financial transaction can take place, where the money flow can happen, which these people as a money launderer can use to convert their black money into white money, that particular organization is going to fall in any of these three buckets, which are financial institutions, banking organizations, and the intermediaries. So now if anybody asks you why these reporting entities are required to report, why they are falling under the definition of reporting entities, you have right answer. You have reasons to describe it. That is why I said it is going to be quite interesting story to understand the concept of the reporting entities. In my next video, I am going to cover the definition of suspicious transactions in quite detail with simple examples and the interesting story. Till that time, please be safe and be positive. Thank you very much and keep watching my videos. Thanks again.